Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Welcome back to take two or part two of Morning Chat. And again, a shout out to Miss Cherie. Yeah, I'm going to wear you out today. You get acknowledgement. You deserve an award for all the time you tried to be first in the comments section, and you made it. And you're also a very nice lady. Thank you so much for being part of the community. And the rest of you 111,613 beautiful souls out there, love you all. Appreciate all your support. Hey, do me a favor, will you? Oh, here he goes. What do you want? I want a thumbs up. You know, I was kind of looking at I don't look at analytics and all that stuff a lot of YouTubers do and make videos that really only do well and get views. Do you know my cooking videos get more views and more thumbs up than, the last 10 or 20 videos. I didn't go through my whole log, but, people either don't give it a thumbs up because they don't watch the video or they don't think it's worthy of it. But thumbs ups, you won't believe what that does. That makes me famous. Oh, it helps YouTube recognize, like, hey, folks like these guys, this video. Folks like this guy. Let's push him out there and let some other folks like him. So, go ahead. Didn't cost you anything. But nah, don't do it if you don't think it's worthy of it. But I know a lot of you tell me in the comments all the time that, I always hit the thumbs up for you. Oh, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to be right back. The alarm's going to go off. I'm going to reset it. It's going to stop this video. Yeah, I had 46 seconds there and it was going to shut me off. I shut it off anyway and I reset it for 12 more minutes because I got to keep these videos. I'm going to find out what it's like. Here's the difference between 4K and 30 frames per second versus the high definition I've been using at 1080 resolution. Is when I'm outside at the beach or whatever, you're going to see a real difference. But unless you're looking at it on your smart TV, you're not going to notice anything. If you're watching me on a phone, hopefully, I'd like to know in the comments, how many of you watch on TV versus your handheld device or a tablet? Because, well, you can actually see if you have a device that will show you a 4K video. Like I have an iPhone 15. If I watch a 4K video on my phone, I can definitely see it, yeah. So that was not true. But to really appreciate it, especially the beach scenes over on Ringling Bridge or any of the scootering and e-biking out around, the 4K should be good. The 30 frames per second is the standard FPS. I think if I went to 60 frames per second, it's a much bigger file. That helps smooth it when you're moved back and forth like fast sports things. But I try to pan slowly, even though one of you got on me yesterday about how seasick you got in there in Aldi's. Somebody said he almost fell off their treadmill because I had him dizzy going. But this is a new experiment today. We'll see how it goes. If I get enough people that appreciate it, I'll continue. If not, we'll go back to 1080. And I already forgot about 720 resolution, which is what all my videos are, except in recent week or so or two. So I just woke up this morning and thought it. Now, if you're a YouTuber, did you know, and someone told me this, I can record in 10K, but if I don't set a setting in the YouTube app that uploads the video to the internet, if I don't set that to upload in the highest resolution, it won't. It'll default to a lower. Anyway, who cares about technical stuff? That is good coffee. Really good. Thank you again, Police Don, for sending me so much of that McAfee. I think my McDonald's visits can come down a little since I have so much here at the house, and it's so good with the Aldi cream. I love it. And that Aldi water. All together, folks, that's the best cup of coffee I've drank in my life. Let's talk about carnivore. Oh boy. Right now I want both things equally. I want health and I want slimness. And I was watching this short last night, and it says day 1, you do this. Day 2, this is going to happen. It's kind of a humorous short. And then day 7, you're going to want to tell everybody. And the reason I say that, because I read a comment this morning that finally you're doing it, and soon you'll be screaming to tell everybody else like we've been trying to tell you. Folks, and this includes Jim Bauer. Jim Bauer beat me over the head. Jim Bauer cussed me out. No. Close. Jim Bauer ran short of patience. Jim Bauer, he said, I'm done with him. But he never did. He never did. And he sent me these emails. He texted in the comments. I know you guys know who he is. He's over the top. He's all about it. He's a Jesus freak. He's a carnivore freak. But thank you, Jim. Really, probably a lot of the motivation, although there's a lot of you out there that started concurring with Jim when he started beating me over the head about this carnivore diet. Try for 90 days, try for 90 days. That started chiming in once you heard about it, and we were discussing it in the videos. And you're nowhere near as headstrong as he is, but your influence also. And it proves to me that there's people in the community. If you go on YouTube, I know I'm talking to a lot of people right now like, I don't want to hear about that. You got to have fruits and vegetables. You're going to die of a heart attack. You're going to get a stroke. That's no way to eat. I'm sorry. You're not going to find a more southern boy, a fried okra. That's right, I call okra. Burnt, fried chicken, barbecue, green beans, mashed potatoes. I love homemade stuffing, which a lot of people don't even like to eat on Thanksgiving. I know people that don't. They have Thanksgiving without turkey stuffing. Can you believe that? Anyway, I'm not a vegetarian. I didn't move from vegetables only to meat. I moved to this because I am an open-minded person, and I believe some of these people that are attesting, that get a lot of pushback, that it is a healthy way to eat, and that you're getting all. Look, I've been eating it for almost a week. I don't feel malnutrition. I don't feel sickly. If anything, I have to agree. I feel better. I feel energetic. Generally, I am sleeping better. I want to go to bed earlier. And I haven't just eschewed the bad foods in my life. You know that inflammation you get? People don't realize it. Let's say mashed potatoes, for example. And I don't know if mashed potatoes is the one. Let's say that there's a vegetable or a salad or tomatoes or something that your body, and maybe many others, but is giving you inflammation. And it tastes good. You love it. Been eating it all your life. You don't understand why your joints and your knees and your back hurts, or you're swelled up, or it's inflammation. And when people start talking, like RFK, he's got a hill to climb. But isn't he waking up people? They just got rid of this dye that's in juju beans. What's it called? Them Skittles that people feed their children. And they were talking about the other day saying, oh yeah, growing up, gave my kids, never thought twice about it. I even, had some candy and whatever. And people still will eat the candy, but there's ingredients that we never had a clue. We don't read that. Then a few years ago, several years ago, they had to start putting the ingredients and the calories and all of that, remember, on the products, besides the expiration date. But people were still like, that's too fine print. You know, the food manufacturers made it where you couldn't see it, especially people like me. And now we're getting on the rooftops and we're screaming, look, it's going to kill you. It's going to give you inflammation. It's going to age you. It's going to give you cancer. And some people are like, all right, let me read it. Let me see. All right, let me try to not eat that now. And so more people, you watch. You watch. I bought a Hyundai Sonata and then everybody bought one. I go on carnivore, everybody's going to go on carnivore. I talk carnivore to people and I hear a lot of people know about it. A lot of people have heard about it. Lady here in the RV place, she's on it. She just started back again like me. She got on it, failed, quit like I did, got on it again. And I got my boiled eggs in there. I'm fasting most breakfasts. Let's talk about that for a second. Oh, God, would you get on something else? It's hot in here. Why is it hot? I'm going to turn that fan over this way. Fasting. When am I going to do? This is what I'm talking about believing, finally believing people that say things like, oh, if you go on a 3-day fast, after the first day, it's going to be a lot easier. And you're going to feel fantastic. That's what that skinny guy on YouTube says. And one of you told me. And I'm thinking, I go a few hours without eating and I'm starving. But you know what? When you start carnivore and you're only going to eat meat, butter and eggs, meat products, that means bacon, sausage, hot dogs, bologna, chicken, I don't know, is seafood on there? It's an animal. But anyway, you don't feel so hungry. You know, this is what I heard last night. I'm watching a lot of stuff on YouTube. I'm the preacher now. This is what you go through every day. The masses out there, because they're consuming carbohydrates and sugar. And you get this high and you crash quick. Even, what's that guy's name? The famous podcaster of all podcasters? Rogan? I don't really watch his show or listen to his podcast, but I know who he is. I've seen a few things, bits and pieces. They're like an hour and a half long. I can't sit there. But he went on the carnivore. And he says, you don't crash. Too many testaments from legitimate people. And I'm going to talk about these two doctors I watched last night that have never had anything. He doesn't do it anymore. He said he doesn't do it anymore. He just missed his salads, he said. And, you know, people are going to do that. I'm not saying the world. He sounds like there's only one way. No. But I'm giving this an honest go this time. And I don't have any problem with it. I'm already locked in. I'm already fine until sometime today I'll make some meat. You know, if I get really hungry, I got these boiled eggs. I keep them ready. And I don't need anything else. I'm not in the mood to run to McDonald's for French fries. I'm not in the mood to go get a Diet Coke. I'm not in the mood to get bags of Lay's chips or anything. I don't want it. I don't think about it. But when I do eat it,